President Obama in Germany sounding hopeful that President-elect Trump can be a partner to the world as Mr. Trump prepares for his first meeting since the election with a foreign leader, the Prime Minister of Japan. Ambassador John Bolton is a former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, a senior fellow at the American Enterprise Institute, and a Fox News contributor. Ambassador, good of you to be here. So how confident are you that Donald Trump is going to be able to do all of those things?
Well, I think that he's demonstrated in his business career he has a capacity for decision-making that you need in an executive position. I think it's harder to explain the jump that President Obama made from Congress, where you can give speeches and so on, but you can talk about how to go from A to B, but you don't actually have to get there. Whereas an executive has to be able both to talk about it, to provide the vision, but also figure out how to do it. So I really don't think that's an issue.
What do you make of the criticism that he's just now meeting with his first foreign leader, the Japanese Prime Minister? Of course, that's happening later today. We put together a brain room request, and this is what came back. President Barack Obama's first meeting with a foreign leader didn't happen until January 12, 2009 with the Mexican president. George W. Bush's first meeting was December 18th. So why is he facing this criticism?
Well, he shouldn't be. You know, he's had conversations, I think, so far, he and Vice President-elect Pence, with over 24 foreign leaders. And while this is the first meeting, it's a perfectly appropriate prime minister of a key allied country to meet with. Look, there's been no suggestion whatever in the readouts of any of the calls between the president-elect and the foreign leaders that he's done anything other than establish a relationship, exchange some views. No trespassing on the idea that Barack Obama, in fact, is the president, the one president we have until noon on the 20th of January. And I think this meeting, Prime Minister Abe is in New York to refuel. I think he's on his way to South America. It's a perfect opportunity to have a meeting. I hope there are more. The more chances that Donald Trump can have to sit with foreign leaders, even if briefly, before he takes office, I think is time well spent for the foreign leaders and for the president-elect.